Hey everybody, my name is Tyler Reese with the North Star Real Estate Group at Edina Realty, and the purpose of these videos are just for you to get to know me a little bit better, because in real estate, people do business with people they know, like, and trust, and because time is limited, this is just a great way that I can introduce myself to you, and hopefully the next time we see each other in public, you won't be afraid to say hi. All right. I'm going to start with who I am, where I live, where I grew up, and a little bit about that. So again, I'm Tyler Reese. I live here in Buffalo. I've got a beautiful wife and 3 gorgeous children, Emma, Charlie, and Sawyer. My wife, Jenny. We live between Buffalo and Monticello. And we are the epitome of what townies are. Our parents live 5 doors down from each other, and they still live there. We grew up close. We weren't high school sweethearts, but she was friends with my sister. So that was just kind of that stereotypical not going to leave town or come back to town type of life story. We're very proud of it, and I couldn't really see us leaving Buffalo anytime soon. 3 things that people might not know about me is where my name came from, the fact that I've got identical twin boys, and that I was born with red hair. To continue on getting to know me a little bit better, I'm just going to pick from quizbreaker.com of some questions to get to better know people. Where do you most want to visit in the world? I do think that would be Banff up in Alberta, Canada. I think the pictures look so great, but on some subsequent vacations, I probably would think that whole Western United States National Park tour. My dream vacation would be like a 2 or 3 week RV, get behind that big rig and go actually look at some national parks. That's one thing I'd really want to do. What do I consider a relationship deal breaker? I think that would be lying. Lying would be a big deal, and lack of support. One question here, if you could go back in time 10 years and tell yourself something, what would you say? I think selfishly, I would probably say invest in Tesla and Bitcoin. But that's just kind of selfishly, because I think that would be a lot different now. But other than that, I try to live my life without any regrets and moving forward on everything. But I think knowing what the stock would do would be a little bit beneficial, or a lot of it, I should say. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I do believe my mom was going to call me Randy if I was a girl, but I am a boy. So my actual name, a lot of people know me as Tyler, but that's my middle name. My full name is J. Tyler Reese, and J is just a J, just the letter J. My dad is a mailman, or was a mailman. He retired, but one of his customers had a last name of Tyler and first initial of J, and so my name is J. Tyler Reese. It was kind of hard to get student loans, because on all of the applications, it said, first name and middle initial, and now I had to look like a complete idiot doing first initial, middle name. I said, no, this is my real name. It's just J. Tyler Reese. Anyway, so that's a fun thing that I like to share with people, and even people I've been friends with a long time. They're always kind of fun when they discover that Tyler is not my first name. What am I most excited in life right now about? I would say watch my children grow. It is just a fantastic experience to see them grow as humans, as good people. I've got identical twin boys, and they're like connected at the hip, but to see their own personalities develop and into their own, that's really, really great, and I'm very excited about that. What is something that hasn't happened yet, but would certainly break the internet? I think that teleportation or time travel would be breaking the internet. I think it would break any type of dimension of time, space, or anything there other. Or if like Elon Musk actually bought Twitter. What's a charity or cause that you support? This is a great one. I am a Rotarian. I have been for, I think, 5 or 6 years now. And Rotary itself supports a lot of local causes, along with a lot of global causes as well. But I'm going to put an umbrella hat over the charity Rotary and what Rotary stands for. It's that service above self to community. More specifically, is there's a program, Beds for Kids, in Buffalo, the Buffalo Rotary, and I like that. Buffalo Rotary has got a lot of tremendous people, and I just enjoy supporting that and being a part of that club. I feel very lucky to. What is your favorite thing to do with your friends? My favorite thing to do with my friends is probably anything outside. I do like, hanging out and just talking about life, maybe around a bonfire or in a fishing boat. One of my favorite, most recent trips, it was with a couple friend of ours, is we're out fishing in northern Minnesota, and you just get to talk. There's no kids. You just get to talk a little bit, and the scenery changes a lot a bit. So really just getting together and just seeing how life is. A lot of times that's surrounded by a campfire or, something as the kids are playing off yonder in the distance. My biggest fear is losing someone very close to me. That terrifies me, although I know it's going to happen. That's, life. But that is a fear. A secondary fear would be spiders. What is your favorite way of killing time when you're not working, aside from checking social media? I really like to tinker in the garage. I like to go down there. I like to clean up my workbench, basically everything my dad did growing up, moving some things around in the garage, sweeping. I like to kill that time. Or yard work. I like to mow the lawn. I like that. It's a good time killer. What TV shows are you currently watching? Right now, we really like Ozark, but that's in the middle of the season now. But right now, currently we're watching a series called Alone on Netflix, and it is about young people. A group, I think they start with 10 contestants, but they put them in the Alaskan bush, and they're there until they no longer can stand it. And the last one standing is going to get $500,000. So I think they're down to 3 people left. That's really exciting. It was something that I think, could I do that? And then you see it and how dense that forest is, and the fact that there's bears and mountain lions. I don't want to do that at all. I would rather go with people and kind of inhabited something very, very safe. Currently found on Netflix. What is my most hated household chore? I don't know if it would be... Laundry doesn't really bother me until it gets to the point of putting laundry away. I don't mind washing it or folding it or drying it, but it actually, to get from the laundry chair to the closet is really, really annoying to me. Or picking up the kids' toy room. That's pretty bad too. All my parents out there, they'd know. Watch out for those Legos.